What's going on, everybody? C4, welcome back to the channel, and today we're here for episode 3 of our Carolina Panthers Madden 23 franchise rebuild. Today we are going through 2 games, week 2 on the road against the Giants, week 3 at home against the New Orleans Saints, and we got a lot of things to cover here today. So if you somehow missed episode 1, we lost to the Deshaun Watson-less Browns 38-24. And I mean, it wasn't that bad of a game. Outside of the fact of Jacoby Brissett playing like Peyton Manning, I've seen across the YouTubes, across social media, a lot of people are struggling on all Madden, and I'm sure that it's going to come to an end probably here today. But for C4's first go at it on all Madden, 234 yards, 2 touchdowns, no picks for Baker Mayfield. That is something I've already put the pressure on myself right now, that I'm going to try to not throw an interception all year. It's going to be the counter. We are going to do something great. But the biggest issue for me wasn't that I wasn't throwing interceptions. It is Nick Chubb, our run defense. The Carolina Panthers had one of the worst run defenses last year in real life. And boy, oh boy, have they replicated that well here in Madden. We could not do a damn thing with Nick Chubb. 7.4 yards per carry, 133 yards, 3 touchdowns. I mean, we got McCaffrey going a little bit here. But then the game, the second half, became we had to throw the ball. And we kind of had to give up, really, establishing the run there in its own right. Defensively, definitely felt missing Brian Burns. We're missing our highest overall defender. But as you can see, like our offensive line, maybe the best thing that's not really talked about right now is our O-line, which isn't anything too crazy. We didn't give up a single sack. Ike Ekwonu shut down Myles Garrett. So there are some pros that come from that matchup. But the biggest thing, aside from the O-line, aside from Baker Mayfield, is just how bad our run defense was. We've also adjusted our quarters, which might help things out a little bit. Also gives us more time to throw picks. From 8 minutes to 12 minutes, I find like that's the best way to get accurate, balanced numbers as far as passing and rushing. First up is polarizing player 1 from the comments, and it is Sam Darnold. Seems like the consensus is absolutely we should move on from Sam Darnold. Not because we have to, he could just be a backup quarterback, but there are 2 or 3 teams that he legitimately is an upgrade over what they're playing with. And I've looked at the Cleveland Browns team we just played, and there wasn't really anybody at a position of need that I wanted. And then it came down to like, well, what do I do for draft picks? People are saying you can get a 2nd round pick. Don't want to do that. And then it's like, do I do a 3rd? Do I do a 4th? I found a player that's kind of middle ground here. I am looking here at the Seattle Seahawks. They have middle linebacker. Our linebackers suck. Cody Barton, who kind of fits in line with what we like in linebacker. He's a great athlete, 84 speed, 88 acceleration, has 83 tackles, 79 pursuit, 78 hit power. His coverage ability isn't butt cheeks. So I think all things considered, we bring in someone like Cody Barton. He's almost certainly going to start for us at linebacker at one of the spots, either left outside or middle. And that way there, we shift off that cap hit. They can actually take on Sam Darnold's cap. So I feel like, getting backup linebacker from the Seattle Seahawks, who will be a starter for us, and they get a quarterback for a 1-year deal, and they can look at the draft, or maybe they even think Sam Darnold can help them best secure a high draft pick, maybe even more so than Drew Lock. But Sam Darnold, the Sam Darnold era in Carolina is over. And as you can see, Cody Barton is also our middle linebacker too, but if you just straight up compare him to Damian Wilson, especially from an athletic standpoint, which is I just think we need to get more speed sideline to sideline, he is a lot better athlete, so he is going to be our starting middle linebacker for the remainder of the year. It also looks like the Seattle Seahawks took a little added value and poached guard Aaron Brewer from our practice squad as well. Assholes. The second most polarizing player is Robby Anderson. I love seeing something like this. Like, I have no reason to move on from Robby Anderson, but also, if he doesn't like Baker Mayfield, and then by all accounts, it seems like Robby Anderson is not the biggest Baker Mayfield fan, and some of you guys just outright think we could get better value. Like, I mean, the trades came in fast and furious. We got Rasul Douglas, we got Kenny Gay. I mean, we don't need running backs. Tony P. If we didn't have McCaffrey, or if McCaffrey got hurt, that might be something I'd pull the trigger on. Juju Smith-Schuster got offered from the Kansas City Chiefs, just switched the wide receivers around a little bit. Greedy Williams, Browns must have been talking to Robby Anderson on the sideline. They had that offer ready to go. Greedy Williams, 76 star dev corner. Fortunately, we just don't need a corner there. Like, if that was swapped out, maybe Grant Delpit was the suggestion. He's like their strong safety. He's a depth there. He's actually strong safety too, but he does have that hidden dev. I'd maybe be a little interested there. See if we could upgrade over Xavier Woods. We got Gabe Davis from the Bills, but this is the interesting one. The Chicago Bears offers us a 5th round pick, and Tevin Jenkins, 2nd-year player, star dev, 72 right tackle. Also can play guard. So for our team, our guards are pretty rough looking, and we know that guard is really, really weak in the draft. We're not most likely going to be able to get an upgrade through the draft at guard, we'd have to spend big money in free agency. Or you get someone on the rookie deal like Tevin Jenkins, but obviously trading a veteran 82-star wide receiver for a 72-star project offensive lineman, maybe the value's not quite there. But the Bears are interested. And it's like, well, is there anybody else that's just not happy being in Chicago? Is there anybody else the Bears may have to be forced into almost trading? Roquan Smith has made it very publicly known that he put himself on the trade block. Contract extensions between him and the Chicago Bears are very far off. And as soon as I saw that the Bears were interested with probably one of the best bids and offers in for Robby Anderson, got me thinking, you know, maybe Robby Anderson could be part of a bigger offer for us to come back and try to get the real first true successor to Luke Kuechly on this team. Now, Roquan Smith, outstanding player. If you don't know, you know, sideline to sideline ability, absolute leader, can drop back into coverage, can force fumbles. He can do literally everything. He'd be very expensive because that would be now our problem as far as trying to re-sign him. I have no problem with that. I mean, you look at a linebacker core of Roquan Smith, Shaq Thompson. We just got Cody Barton. You have the developing Brandon Smith, like from sideline to sideline. All those guys are some of the top athletes at that position. And, you know, we've been losing sleep. I literally lost sleep over Nick Chubb and what he did to us week 1. Just could not stop the... Roquan Smith's the Sandman. If we get him in, he's going to, rest assured, figure out how we can start stopping the run. He's going to single-handedly, in those matchups, stop the run so that we could sleep easy at night. No more nightmares. No more nightmares of Nick Chubb, just no tacklers nearby. Or when there is a tackler nearby, it's like a bug on a windshield and he just keeps running. Keeps on going on. Splat, touchdown, Nick Chubb. So, just throwing it out there. I'm just throwing it out there. Nothing's going to be done here today. I will say we're going to stop dangling the little carrot in front of you. Episode 4. The next episode of this will be the Robby Anderson episode. That is where we're going to make a decision whether or not we keep him, trade him, whatever. It's going to happen the next episode. But I just wanted to throw this out there. It's an option. They are interested. The Seahawks took a practice squad player. So I'm looking at the market. Davion Taylor, formerly the Eagles, is here. Terrific athlete. Don't know if I can fit him in right away, but that's almost as good as the Cody Barton acquisition. So we'll throw him on the practice squad for the time being. Maybe need to elevate him sooner than later. You guys absolutely crushed the like goal on the last episode. I think I said if I got 2,000 likes, I'd drop, look at that, 109 Canadian. God, our dollar sucks. On the Baker Mayfield edition, blue blockers here, +5 throw power. I'd get the Baker Mayfield bandana. So we go live Baker cam so we can continue. Like right now, I'm feeling naked on the old face region. I feel like if I had these, there's no way I'm throwing an interception. So I will order those today after I'm done recording. Thank you guys very much. The likes again, it's not so much for an ego thing. It's YouTube robots help my channel out a whole lot when my videos get a lot of likes. So if we could just hit 1,000 likes here today, that'd be freaking awesome. Maybe 1,000 likes here today, and I start working on a Pink Slips team. Deal? So it's time to game plan for week 2 against the Giants. How we want to set up our defense, very easy. You know, it's saying, hey, we're not telling you who our quarterback's going to be between Taylor and Daniel Jones. Fine. Doesn't matter. We need to stop Saquon Barkley. We saw what Nick Chubb can do. It gave us nightmares. I don't want that again this week. Let's eliminate the run. Let's see if the quarterback can beat us. But then again, Jacoby Brissett played like Peyton Manning last week, so I'm sure we're going to see prime Michael Vick out of whoever's under center, be it Daniel Jones or Tyrod Taylor. How we want to attack the New York Giants, well, I really do think there's probably any way we could attack them. There's nothing here that's too crazy. I like the sit in zone. That's all we can really take away from this. Their pass yards is 13th. Their rush yards is 28th. I actually don't hate the idea of throwing it medium to see if we can get some form of little boosts that can assist us in our path to go the whole season without throwing an interception. So maybe we'll get a little bit of accuracy boosts and stuff like that. But also, let's make sure we get through this one healthy. Jansen, our backup tight end. We're going to be down Brady Christensen at left guard. He's our starting left guard. We'll probably slide like Elfline maybe into that role. And on the, I mean, it's not the biggest loss, though, we can say. The weakest spot on our offensive line is what we're going to have to replace. That's not that bad. It's not like we're missing Christian McCaffrey or anything too crazy. From that, 2 guys busted their ass in practice. Guys that we need to step up. First up, Derek Brown. We're going to keep funneling points into run stuffer. I'm going to go run stuffer for just about everybody, given the strengths and weaknesses that we saw week 1. We got Brandon Smith here. We're going to continue going run stuffer. Now, we switched his position around a little bit. He's going to be our left outside linebacker. I think that gives us, I'll show you what we did. So Cody Barton is going to be our starter at middle linebacker, and I decided to switch Brandon Smith to left outside linebacker. It's clear that we're going to want him to develop. He has potential to be someone kind of special with his trait 6'4", 244. So while we also did that, I made Julian Stanford a left outside linebacker who has that mentor tag, so that we can get that additional XP boost every single week. And out of all of our linebackers, Brandon Smith is the one that needs to benefit from that the most. So that's why we kind of shuffled our linebacking room around. And Corey Littleton will be the top linebacker depth for all 3 positions. The very last thing before we can get into the Giants game is Gatsby, the man behind our Carolina Panthers theme song, has released the song. Link is in the description. If you guys want to go download that and add it to your playlist, you can do so right now. We're going to have to wait to the Saints game to hear that, but man, oh man, that is an absolute banger. All right, looks like Tyrod Taylor is the man under center. Wow, I did not think they'd be playing him over Daniel Jones, but here we are, giving him the start. Maybe there's an injury I didn't see. Let's get off our blocks here today. Giants do not have nearly as good an offensive line as the Cleveland Browns do. And look at that, Cody Barton swings and at least slows down the momentum of Saquon Barkley, which is better than what we saw last week. Quick throw there to, I don't even know who that is. Look. Cook. Jared Cook, okay. All right, we got Cody Barton. Everyone knows I'm probably one of the best user linebacker guys. There we go, get the log jam there. And all right, so we're down Brian Burns. We gave Barno, the 91, 92 speed rookie, a chance to fill in, and now he's hurt. And it doesn't look good. That's like what you do when you break a wrist. 3rd and 1. Oh, we have to get off our blocks and Ioannidis, man. You know what? I'm gonna say this. I don't think Ioannidis, great scheme fit for us.
Mine.
Go! JC Horn. Oh my god. How is Tyrod that fast? I don't think so. Kadarius Toney's trying his best. Let's go! Oh yeah, baby, let's go. JC Horn. That 74-yard pick six. Terrible throw by Tyrod Taylor. Trying to go to Kadarius Toney. About 3 feet behind him. Maybe they had the wrong decision. Barno, and look, that's bruised ribs. It's not what you want to hear, but it's not like, you know, season ending. But what a play from the defense. So X tackles don't work. Don't ever think about trying to make a big hit. Everybody has some sort of elusiveness that prevents them from getting blown up. And there's just more visual evidence of our prolific pass rush on full display. So if Ioannidis isn't good at stopping the run, can we get off our... Just gets double teamed, push back off the line of scrimmage. Shoot the gap. Look, shoot the gap. That's as good as you can do, and he still doesn't do anything. Come on, dude. Honestly, only thing I'm thinking is that once we get Brian Burns back, we'll have to double team him, and maybe that will open up things for us. But Jesus Christ, man, defense is brutal. Kadarius Toney gets the slant. Nice bounce back drive there from Taylor after throwing the pick six, but just terrible. There's no other, like, defense, terrible. Here we go, Baker Mayfield time. Baker Mayfield's season. He was a baller last week in a losing effort against Cleveland. If he plays like that here today, I feel confident. Big if. Tremble, maybe, especially if Anderson can get that corner downfield a little bit.
I'm fast as fuck, boy.
Baker Mayfield, 17-yard scramble up to close to midfield. There we go, finally. CMC takes that one into Giants territory. Quick slant. I will take that, Coach. DJ Moore. What can we do? That's pretty far out. We just gotta watch that linebacker. Boom, I like it. DJ Moore, first down and a... And Xavier McKinney destroys him. All right, that was a good throw, actually. Again, if you're counting, that's so far it was the entire Browns game, or almost at the end of the first quarter. I don't think, as a user D-line, I have got off one block yet in 5 quarters. One, not even one block. Couldn't even tell you who the center is of the Giants. Let's see what happens. Derek Brown does get double teamed. Look, can't get off the block. Just standing there, missed tackles. Fuck! Come on, Derek. Bull rush. Fucking do something! Thank you! Thank you. Shaq Thompson gets the sack. Prolific pass rusher. They're just gonna find the middle of the field here. If it wasn't this limited edition Forza Xbox controller, it'd be through that fucking wall back there. And it's just Derek Brown gets run over by Glowinski. We have no chance. I have no chance. I have no chance.
So we don't have the capacity.
Whatever, man. Whatever. Drop there, Tremble. Have the Giants dropped the ball yet? That prolific receiving room? I don't think so. I think Jared Cook and those guys have been absolutely on it here today. 2nd and 10, we'll go back to the run, see if we can make it 3rd and manageable or break something off here. Depends what the Giants' run defense looks like, but able to get a little bit of push there, and McCaffrey finds a hole. Oh, what a juke by Christian McCaffrey. Needed that into Giants territory. All right, we got 2nd and 10. Man, the worst thing about McCaffrey is, like, to get his X factor, you gotta get 3 20-yard passes to a running back. There we go. Go back to DJ Moore. Again! The peanut punch! He's an 89 overall! The fuck? Okay, here's what we're gonna do. You just saw what happened to Derek Brown there. I'm gonna go take a look at this Giants center. Is there a way I can do that? And if he's not at least an 83 overall, oh, 72. Okay. And Galinsky, who's been dominating, 76. Good to know. Good to know. Those guys, they're future Hall of Famers. Good run there for Saquon. He's almost at 100 yards. And the second quarter just began.
Here comes the
Okay. Okay, cooking with fire a little bit. The karma has shifted our way, apparently, as long as this can't be overturned. Barton shoots the gap. Dante Jackson. Little but packs a punch. Forces the fumble on Saquon Barkley. I think some of that was the old C4 user blitz that whiffed on the tackle, but it helped out something. You know, it did something. 2nd and 8. Get the block there. CMC gets close to a first down. That's another thing that is going to help us in terms of cutting down on the interceptions, is that our offense still should go through Christian McCaffrey. And as long... Did anybody even block that guy? No. I'll burn a timeout if I don't like this, but I think we gotta show a little sense of urgency here. There we go. And who else? Terrace Marshall. Let's go, baby. What a throw by Mayfield. Staying in the pocket, gets blown up, connects with his favorite target from the preseason on 4th down, makes the play. What a throw by Baker Mayfield. Matt Rule's loving it. All right, sets up 3rd and 7. Couple not great runs, but our primary read, you can tell Baker Mayfield's feeling confident. He told coach, give me something to Marshall. See what we can do. I'm going to put CMC in pass pro. Watch DJ Moore deep. He had that deep ball last week. Oh my God. I don't know what happened there, but we will absolutely take that blown coverage by the Giants. CMC bounce to the outside, break that guy's ankles. Would like that to be a touchdown, but I'll take a gain of 14. Now, do we have to? I go see this going to a situation where we're gonna have to throw it. But ideally, McCaffrey and this O-line, it's not gonna happen. Thibodeau right in the backfield. Oh, we got Marshall as the guy going across. Okay. Watch that. Robby Anderson back of the end zone potentially. Risk we are in the gun for this one. Marshall makes the great grab. It's on the 2. But I almost feel like we're just giving away a play there. I think we might have better chance throwing it, and just with the idea of throwing, just McCaffrey getting him the ball quickly in space. You know what? Looks like a light box there. That looks like a light box. Let's go. Let's go. Tied this one up. 2 fumbles, and we're still in it. 2 fumbles from an almost 90 overall player, and we're still in it. Great audible. High IQ play there by Baker Mayfield. I knew it. Make this tackle. I read. Okay, well, hey, got him out of bounds. I read that. Come on, make the tackle. I'm only doing 8 tackles. No more X tackles. Safe, middle of the mall tackles from here on out. Will that be what we need? I don't know, but there's Derek Brown just getting stonewalled. We can't switch. Why? What button switch and why is it not B? All right, Giants just methodically going downfield with Tyrod, Tom Brady, Taylor. Oh my God. Oh, we get a sack. Let's go. Is that Dante Jackson? Dante Jackson with the fumble on Saquon with the sack, moving him to slot corner from the outside. Looks like at least we did something right on defense. Could not be any further back in coverage. And he still outruns everybody. Okay. Help him to a field goal. That's a win for our defense. So offensive focus, I think, because we are trailing, let's continue to, let's work on throwing it medium. And I know what we want to do defensively. What we set for our game plan. Defend the inside run, please. There we go. CMC out the back. Will break his ankles, which he does. And he throws a little stiff arm, gets the first down. 3rd and 2. Well, I want to just give it to... Let's go. Man, McCaffrey, he's on one. As much as Saquon's being good, CMC's doing it for our offense. But getting a little worried about 22 rushing attempts and the second half just starting for a guy that is injury prone. You're kind of playing with fire there a little bit. All right, coach got some slants. I like Matt Rule's playbook. It's like run with McCaffrey, and then when he gets tired, we'll throw slants in there. Get the one quick with the... Man, the slants have been there. Unfortunately, it's resulted in 2 fumbles already to DJ Moore, but anytime we've dialed up slants, it has been effective because it focuses on Tremble or Marshall, quick passes, or McCaffrey out the backfield. It's kind of like, oh, it looks good. Yeah, there we go. Tremble makes the first down. Shrugs out the tackle. He's another one of those guys. Underrated. Don't talk about a lot on the offense, but in terms of ceiling, in terms of really establishing themselves, I think he has a lot of potential for us here in this offense. Got a 2nd and 8. But I think some crossers could be kind of juicy here.
Surprise, motherfucker.
What a bad decision that was. No, this Thibodeau's going off here, dude. I can't wait till we get Brian Burns back, and hopefully we get something like that. Opening drive was phenomenal. Then we went nothing but backwards once we got close to the red zone, and we have to settle for a field goal. Looks like it should be pretty good. It is up, and Zane Gonzalez is good to tie this up at 17. Holy shit, we made a tackle. Jeremy Chin! Look, literally, we made 1 tackle that only went for 1 yard, and we get the option to, like, stunt and flex on. That's how bad. That's how low the bar is for a celebration on our defense. All right, we're going to be Barton here. I'm going to work on my usering skills. Trying to become elite like everybody in the comments.
Mine.
Oh! Or the Giants pass rush is just heating up. Azeez Ojulari gets home this time. At the sticks, it's Terrace Marshall. Beautiful ball from Baker Mayfield. First down. Huge throw. CMC's doing what CMC does best. Up to 124 yards here today. Oh my God. Are you kidding me? Just fall forward. I don't think you're getting straddled from behind by Julian Love there on the 1 yard line. That brought a whole new meaning to Love on that tackle. Because now it puts our freaking offense in the predicament of like, can we get 1 yard? And I do not trust them as far as I can throw them. Look, it's so bad. This is so bad. I mean, I'm going to be, unless we could go pass and get them like looking to defend a, all right, here we go. Never mind. We'll give him a little bit of credit there. Touchdown Panthers. Second of the game for McCaffrey. Maybe I need to show a little bit more faith. What a debut for Cody Barton, though. Comes this way, Sam Darnold trade. That's like, see, I thought about that. Make the missed tackle. He trips over your body, falls on the ground. Oh, there we go. We'll take that. Let's rock a little user linebacker here. Where's our dude? Thompson's good enough that he could be the computer, and I think he can make a play. But Barton, see it. It's a good play. $5. Anybody wants to tackle that guy? $5 right now to any linebacker. Hot and ready's on coach. If you could please tackle Saquon Barkley. There we go. Brandon Smith is getting his. I took 2 guys. Hot and ready's around there for the rookie. And Barton tackles Saquon, hugs him actually into the end zone. I mean, just no penetration there. Saquon got to the second level. No one sniffed on him. Second and 14. We go to a slant to the man that is a hot name right now on the trade block, Robby Anderson, to midfield. Like, you see how I just want that. I don't need TFLs. I don't need sacks. I need it when the other team's clearly calling a run. The entire line of scrimmage collapses on the running back. How do I get that? Is there DLC? Can I buy that? They don't even show the replay. That's how bad it was. Come on, where's our fumble? There we go. And I stop, drop, and roll. Stop, drop, and roll. Pressure. I like that. We'll brand that. For when your defensive line's on another type of he's on fire. All right, we got 3rd and 2. Hopefully they try to throw it. Or we shoot the gap, and it's Barton. Goes low on Saquon, and we are going to bend, not break, and hold them to a field goal attempt. And he comes down with the not catch. Who's that? Mims. Who's that guy? Who's that guy making the play? Just keep calling it, coach. I got you. I got you. If that's what you want, I got you. In field goal range to tie it up, but we want the win. CMC breaks off. Gets the first down. I think we'll burn a timeout there. 14-17. 109 yards for Baker Mayfield. No touchdowns, no picks. Can we get that touchdown here? I don't agree with this play calling. 2nd and 9 on the 14, 1 timeout, and we got, you know, we're going verts and stuff. We don't have anything else we can go to. Look at this gun under. How about this? Terrace Marshall, middle of the field. DJ Moore can make, I mean, we got Robby Anderson at the top of the screen. You think we could float that into him? And pressure was there. Very quickly. I mean, let's go drag under. I just don't think we need to be in this 4 verts. Maybe if it's 4th and 9. But I feel like it might be overkill right now. 3rd and 9. Still, I think a ridiculous play call, but it's what the coach wants. And we didn't complain when he wants slants all the time. I'm thinking Marshall. Marshall was a good call. Burn the timeout. 30 seconds on the 3. So that pretty much means I don't think we can run it with McCaffrey. Maybe once. And look, what are the splits? This play call. First and goal on the 3. 4 verts. Okay, we'll go gun. Strong flood. And even then, I don't like running. And I'll tell you right now, if you haven't played Madden 23 yet, if you would think like maybe you could scramble to the outside and run this in with Baker Mayfield, you get sacked 90% of the time. So I'm thinking CMC here. Yes! Let's go! I mean, there's still time, but that is exactly what we need there. McCaffrey gets the go-ahead score. First touchdown of the game for Baker Mayfield. Get our defense. Play prevent. What a play. Let's get this extra point, so they have to get a touchdown. And they do. Down 4, 28 seconds. What can Tyrod and Saquon Barkley do? Saquon has been massive today. 179 total yards. He's been unstoppable. I'm shell-shocked. And then we had to make room to get replacement guard after our guard got hurt in practice, so I had to move Asiasi, our fullback, to the practice squad. The Giants stole him, like they stole that victory. From the fallout, we did get 2 upgrades. One for Shaq Thompson, who we absolutely, for all of our linebackers, they are going to get funneled into the run stopper upgrade. And CMC going up to a 97, 98 overall with the boost. How did we lose that game? We got to set our focus. I can't even think, how did we lose that game? So we got Felix Perez first up. Quarterback, wide receiver. I think for this region, it's the #1 quarterback. Honestly, with the rate that we're going, we might have to. So I will actually select the... No, Baker Mayfield's been good. We'll go wide receiver here for that region. For the central region, it's O-tackle, D-end. We are going to 100% focus on the offensive tackles there with Carter Knight. Northeast, it's safety, wide receiver. We will shift that focus to wide receiver. And in the southeast, I know a lot of people want me to move my tier 3 scout to the national. We're good for right now. We're good for right now. We're going to take a look here at the outside linebackers. First, a mock draft is in place, and we are currently sitting with the 8th projected pick, and they have us mocked Jason Schaub, the pass rusher out of South Carolina. I gotta cut it. I can't play another game right now. I don't know. Maybe that's the way we need to do it. Maybe we'll have more frequent uploads and we won't do 2 games. But in this case, I can't. I feel like this is a game where I'm gonna force it, throw 9 picks. I need to sleep on what we just saw, come back with a fresh mind. What did we just see? That Roquan trade is still out there. The Robby Anderson trade is still out there. Get 1,000 likes so that I don't go find some Quaaludes somewhere, a black market, and bad things happen. You know what I'm saying to deal with this? 1,000 likes, well, I appreciate that, guys. Comments about the trades. Comment about what you just saw. What do you guys think? What are your range of feelings and emotions right now? Are they comparable to mine? And that'll do it for me today. I'll see you guys back here on the next one. It might be tomorrow. I'll say, how about this? 1,000 likes I'll sleep on it, and I'll get up, record the Saints game tomorrow morning, and upload it for you guys tomorrow afternoon. 1,000 to see just what can happen next week. That'll do it for me today, guys. Thank you very much for watching. Until next time, it's C4. Say peace out. Keep pounding.